Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your January 2023 reading. So, I meditated on your Happy New Year, by the way. Happy New Year, New Year in this Gregorian calendar, of course. And so, may this new year bring peace, love, happiness to all of you. And so, okay, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card that came out is the Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups in reverse. So, right away, that tells me, see, the Five of Cups in reverse, this is when we're releasing, in the process of releasing and releasing old griefs, grievings, sadnesses, the things that were lost, things that we invested emotionally in, but that never grew. Water that has been spilled. With the Ten of Swords, there's a big realization with that. It's not just letting go of the emotional charge, but also realizing a bit like the beliefs that were associated with it, the thoughts and beliefs that were associated with it. Okay. After that, I have the Nine of Swords with the Lovers. So that tells me that after this realization during the month, you are actually going to make a decision about the source of your anxiety and worries and all of that, because they will be really intimately connected with what you've realized at the beginning of the month. It's almost like, okay, if it weren't for these sadnesses, I wouldn't have these anxieties. And now I'm going to make a decision about it, an inspired decision that's going to impact the next 20 years of my life. And here I have the High Priestess with it. And that is a soul insight, spiritual wisdom that's going to be active in your life in the month of January here. You end up as the Empress. So, under our Ten of Swords and our Five of Cups in reverse, we have the Eight of Cups. So there's that realization right away that those cups that were fallen, maybe they were part of our emotional baggage for a while, but this is not all that exists in this world. I'm actually going to go, because this is the beginning of the quest in the moon, to actually go for that Ace of Cups, for that higher level of emotional fulfillment, of grace, peace, serenity within myself, love. And under that, I have the Two of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. Because of this, I'm going to have to make a decision here. Two of Swords, I said Two of Pentacles, I'm not so sure, but Two of Swords and Page of Pentacles. So, Two of Swords and the Lovers, these are two decision cards. One is when we're conscious that we're holding two concepts at the same time, two ways of seeing life, of understanding, of perceiving reality at the same time. Here with the Ten of Swords, there's one that we are going to become extremely conscious of the price we've paid for entertaining that one. Very linked to our growth, okay? Page of Pentacles. Under the Lovers and the Nine of Swords, I have the Knight of Swords. So I guess if you enter the month in a paradox about something, it could be something that never came past the Page of Pentacles, but never became a King of Pentacles, never became a Ten of Pentacles. Here, after the Lovers card, here in the middle of the month, you're getting that one truth about it. Here we have Temperance. you're seeing the big picture, and that is actually going to help you to be very decisive about something. Under the High Priestess, I have the King of Swords, and I have the Devil in reverse. So you're releasing yourself from a limiting prison on what you would have been able to experiment here, to realize here. And now your mind is made about something where maybe you were restricting, enslaving, limiting yourself. A dependency. Here I have the Pope in the bottom of the deck, and when we have High Priestess Pope like this is like I'm having the spiritual insight of it. I'm seeing the big picture, and I'm actually applying the solution in my life right away. So a lot of efficiency for you, my beautiful Pisces. Let's clarify this. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Pisces for the month of January 2022. Okay. Giving me the Eight of Cups again. Okay. Let's clarify here. Show me the Ten of Swords, okay, with the Five of Cups. Five of Cups, Three of Cups. This is the decision this month you're going to make. Do I continue to focus on this? Or do I decide to rise my cups? For I am master of my vibration. And actually decide to be happy. And not in a la la land kind of way here. And when I say la la land, like, oh, I'm going to choose not to look at the ugly. And I'm just going to, you know, rainbow myself away in this life. No. You're choosing to be happy in spite of actually looking at everything that brought sadness in your life, where you lost your power. You're looking at your demon and rising above it. Show me the Eight of Cups. Releasing in order to get to the Nine of Cups. This is, I'm looking at what I've been harboring within my waters, within me, and no, this has not been bringing me happiness and fulfillment. I'm letting go of it. I'm releasing it. You're entering the month in that process. Two of Swords. So when it comes to making a decision in the next beginning of my life, the next cycle of the shape it's going to take. Okay, we're talking Pentacle here. I have the Two of Swords and the Page of Pentacle. How is it going to be? Because the decision level of things. Yeah, that's it. Is it going to be like this? Or is it going to be like this? This is the paradox, the Two of Swords you're in right now. He has more power in the life is like this. Don't expect anything more than what you've experienced before. And there's no joy, there's no fulfillment for you. Unless, you know, it's under certain conditions or whatnot. And you're not connecting to infinite source in order to receive the true insight of who you truly are. So, this is what is my truth, ultimately. This or this. And that is what is going to shape the next pentacle of my life. So that means the next way I'm going to, my next interface of 5 senses, or the shape that the 4 elements in spirit are going to take in my matrix reality. Okay? So here, there's a decision in everything. You can argue that, free will. Everybody's got to eat. Of course, I don't have any choice into eating or not. But my choice is in what is the energy behind the way I'm going to eat. What I choose to eat. How I choose to savor. The nutrition I decide to put in it. Am I going to cook? Am I going to enjoy, bring pleasure, emanate high vibration in my food? Or am I just going to shove paste into my body so that it can survive? Both of it is eating. The choice, the free will, is in how. So this is a kind of an imagery about the whole life. Everything in life is in the same way. Okay? And there is your choice. Let's look at that 9 of Swords and the Lovers. I have the 9 of Pentacles and I have Strength in reverse. So of course, either I let my baggage, my lion, my animalistic side, my memories, my education, my human experience on an ego level, rule how I perceive and live my life, or I rise above it and I identify myself through my higher self, the one that's connected to the universe, that's going to tell my ego, it's okay, I'm in charge, I am enough, I am rich, my baggage is my richness. Oops, all right, that was quick. Okay, my baggage is my richness. That is what is going to allow you to finish your cycle and move the wheel of fortune. The moment you understand that. To really finish the cycle of swords and yeah, so that those anxiety, swords and water together, okay, so it's really based on your beliefs, Pisces. Swords and water. The emotional backup behind an idea creates a belief. Let's look at that Temperance. Temperance, the star. Temperance, yes. Do we want more confirmation about the healing process? And the healing process through a decision, because we're finally seeing the big picture, is a very empowering healing. It's not something that happens to us. It's something that we choose to let happen. Like, the bed of a river getting back to where it was supposed to be. Here, releasing what was distorted so that we can realign ourselves with who we truly are. Let's look at the High Priestess. Geez, okay. The understanding that is actually making us finish the cycle. King of Swords. Yeah, you're really finishing a cycle, Pisces. This is beautiful. All right. So, Here I have the Four of Swords in reverse with the King of Swords. We know that the first card, when you pull the tarot, if the first one is upright, this is talking about when your King of Swords was in reverse, he was creating conflict within yourself, preventing you from being able to build what you want to create, the shape of the reality you want to live in, juggling between things with, yes, no, back and forward. I'm not engaged or in my complete integrity all the time because of this. Here, you're finishing this cycle because of a huge soul spiritual understanding. And that was part of how let's say the conditionings of your limited prison was putting things in and out. I'm not really engaged into anything. I'm not really master of the reality I'm building. I'm all conflicted about it. Show me the Devil in reverse. So, Six of Cup, the Fool. Here, you're done. You're going for more in the heart, having faith. Here is our High Priestess with our Two of Swords. Here is the High Priestess. Yes, I'm moving. I'm making the decision. There's the Two of Swords. I'm making the decision to turn the page, to move on, to bring my mental into my heart chakra, to be in peace. And I know how to apply it. I know how to make it so into my life. I'm turning the wheel of fortune because of that. I'm changing the circumstances of my life because of that. It's beautiful. Probably with the other rest of the pack here with the Knight of Wands, a surgence of energy at the end of the month for you, Pisces. This excitement into what is coming and what you desire and what you want after so much disturbing waters ruling your world. It's a freedom. It's a liberation. I'm going to call this liberation because there's a real feeling of, the decision process will be hard, but it's true understanding so much that you're freeing yourself. And things will be so much easier after. So on this, my beautiful Pisces, I am sending you all my love and light. And thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. Please subscribe to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading, there's a website in the plus section under the videos. You go there, and of course everything's gonna be there to book a reading and the schedule and all of that. Always like 3 weeks in advance, so that you can't be blocked to book 6 months in advance. So on this, I am sending you all my love and light for the new year and the month of January. And namaste. I'll see you next month. All right? Bye-bye.